Welcome to Amon House. Today we're going to play Amon House Part 2 yet again. We have one trickiest issue in the world. We have silly player in the game, and he's going to run my commands. Wait for that. Wait for it. Yep. It's tagged. And here it goes. It's started. But the only way to escape it is new server. But I can't do that because it's running clrguis. So yeah, it's new server only in the game. As you can see here, there's no new servers available, so I can't do that. And also, I can't unimage because I need to make an image loop generator, but it's impossible without it. And yeah, the only way to escape this is hop onto a private server and expect what the hell is happening. Or internal error of the image. But what's unnecessary is if you do the log command, it will just get deleted in the clrguis all true. Or something like clrguis target true. The only way I can get into it is unplug the internet connection and I can check who's doing it. Maybe actually just 17.5. Because I could end up disconnecting my own internet connection just for myself to just get a flash image. I already know who made it, and I will also talk about another image that you might also try to put on. Because I made a new video that comes out to another previous way of silly play. And I watched this, it's inside. I made another video about it. Scrolling down and scrolling down and scrolling down to easily live. I'll scroll down to that. Don't flash. It's important. Yes. I'm going to record that AI screen. What the hell? Screen recording fail? I'm getting a curse for something. Yeah, that's not working. I can't get through that. I have to do display capture. I can't because I have to do display capture. Automatic Windows. So, whoopsies for leaking the search results. I could have just hit it in my Windows, but okay. I have to pause. I have to cut that out a little bit. And I'll have to hop onto a random image for the asset, so it's Roblox saw. Remove the other ignores, so it's 84336089 It's usually that, I think. I know that one. 60896610. Enter. And this image has been made by Scray980. 980. And creator is unverified. I'll download that, I'd rather say. But I have to get the image. Oops, I think that's a file. Download. Is that a download link? Why is it in a .rbxmx? What the hell? Oh, download. Does that download? Okay, it's download the PNG. I've got the image. So, it's made by Scray980, so this player right there. This seems to be featured in Creature's alts, I think, but I know this is usual. 0 friends, 0 followers, 0 mutuals. There's probably no mutuals, I think. Yeah, no mutuals, no friends, no following, no followers, no nothing. And he's in a user ID 8 billion. Which means he started playing Amon House in, you know what, 2023, 2024, something like that. before the old system has been introduced. So what you're better off just playing is so that's Grey 980's place, which is probably not great. It's really weird, right? But so anyways, I will delete my display capture, just that full image yet again. This image was made by Feature the Creature. I don't even know why Feature the Creature didn't delete this image yet, but I think they want to keep that even longer. It seems like Clan Crystal do not care about this, and I think that's all. So it's looping with the clrguis all true. The only way to get this out of there is unplug your internet connection, which I will do, and then quickly go into commands, resize the window, and ensure that would happen. I might actually do another trick that I could do. Unplug the internet, and then okay, just close the GUIs since I did that. But it would end up looping the code. It's always a loop, but it's gonna force view cam. And no, sorry, I need to reconnect before I get disconnected. But it's too late. I don't want to disconnect my internet for even longer than this. I've disconnected for like 17 seconds, so I don't have to worry about that. I could also do another Wi-Fi trick inside of Windows. You know, I can't open Microsoft apps on window capture because probably detects something else, like a very weird thing. What I can do for the trick is unplug my internet cable without just going into Device Manager. So really quickly, I'm just gonna go into commands, check the logs really quickly, and yep, all that. So he just puts an image on there. Just go back on there, enable the driver, and then I should be able to be reconnected in around a few more seconds. And I would also get an endless image loops, which would be like another method. But the image is that. So that image was made by Scray 980. And when I check the audit logs, just unplug the internet for this because I'll unplug it as soon as I got there. Just freeze my connection. And that's its audit logs. I don't even know why testing 29292 was warned because he's meant to be banned at this rate. I can turn off whatever's on there to prevent what's happening on there. What you're better off just doing is new server now, which there's no new server. It seems like no one will care about it. And Cisco doesn't care about it because he doesn't care about that. He's just also just focused on recording the block stuff. Also, by the way, silly player, silly player. It's meant to be like an image loop or something like that. But it's one of the endless image loops. I will not crash out of this because, you know what? There's nothing that will work for this. He's a Tab S11 player, and it's really ridiculous. I could end up getting looped in such a manner that it would be a loop. I could end up just disconnecting the whole internet connection just to view the logs. But if I disconnected it more than 20 seconds, the server, I would end up getting disconnected off the platform. Because I can't new server because there's no entirely new server made. And the commands I could use would be existent to what I'm looping. And commands don't run on startup. We got RC Harlix Fornator, which means, well, this would be ending support in the next few months. Because if I didn't play Amelos for a few months, they wouldn't remember me then. I could disconnect my internet connection, but I could really do this in a bit. You could also press help, and you could end up getting a place version of 125 whatever inside of that. And a core script version is 847, usually that big massive number. Client versions still at 0.2725. Server versions at 0.7. So we're going to get stuck with that image loop 40 minutes straight, which would have been the whole time. And what I could have done was make an anti-image. But I can't because it's nearly impossible to make a looper for this. What I could do is unimage, but I could just make a command quickly, so unimage all, and oh my god, I always have to switch my Windows keyboard around. RC loop. I call it loop because unimage all, unimage run C loop. But nah, I need to add the wait command because I got one for this before. So it's wait point 07 and then run C loop. I'll copy that to my clipboard quickly. That was really fast actually. I saved it dead fast before I closed my GUI out. I don't know. So oops, I was just right. Right, I'm finally looping my image. So I did a quick save C, which was under 2 seconds, like really under 2 seconds, and ran the command right now, so I can now get anti-imaged. And if I'm sure, I don't want to run player because I know that we're gonna get banned for that. I don't know if I would kick that player because this wouldn't work like that too, because I'm gonna get banned too. I can't do anything. That means the only method I could end up doing is just running it, looping it for a small amount of time, just around 1 second, and then respawn the target, run the loop, and every 1 second, and make it so then, yeah, but we'll still report still, because I know we're gonna get that loop image for around, okay, so you might see silly play not chat, because the only way that we might find is the player being AFK. And this is because he's just doing nothing. Just doing nothing, AFK. And I could end up vlogging this because I could kick the player so then he can auto disconnect from an AFK state. Because we don't know if we are in an AFK state or not. So we could just do track at play or player. So player, track the player, run to the back command. But remember around 2025 that he didn't do that actually. Because I was in his server and he didn't loop that command that time. I need to make a video. I made a video for that in around 2024 and no one doesn't care about it. So /e track and play. So pla should be tracking. And yeah, the command will be deleting, looping. I can't check because I can't. Camera's locked. So it ends up looping. I don't even see the player because the player isn't even in. But I could log really quickly. Maybe I could just log it quickly before I disconnect my internet connection. So I'll disconnect. track. I did track him, but it didn't work. So I'm just gonna end up reconnecting my own internet connection yet again. Oops, for long internet connection disconnect. Oh, I disconnect. I just reconnected my internet connection. Already just reconnecting like under 5 seconds. it reconnected under a second. What the hell? I plugged it in and it instantly reconnected. Well, I know that silly play isn't even in here because the camera or something isn't detected. He's got an auto point. Let's see if silly play is still looping. Okay, he's doing nothing now, so we can't just kick. We can't kick the brother. We can't kick him. So the only tip I would end up doing, I think the player is just AFK, just to do that loop image, because there's probably no way to exit out of that. And it's playing a music called that one. Okay, just AFK for like 5 minutes and ran the command. So that means we know that he's not AFK anymore. He just un-AFK'd. So he was AFK for 5 minutes just for doing this image, so that was a bit of time that we took or spent, but chances are silly play might just loop the command in instantaneous of around every point something seconds. Okay, it's now stopped. Which I probably know now. They managed to stop it. And my game just lagged. Finished him. That was really easy. We even got player out of the game. Why is there a lag bug? Aha, I see. It's Ballman. Ah! Who kicked me, lol? Ah, my game lagged yet again. I know that silly play sucks, but yes, they finally stopped it. Who kicks me, yo? Logs, player at post. Yep, you don't even know about it. My brother just did it. Knows what I am. Just tap the command really fast. He's gonna end up running the command. Yep. Set target ha. Run see how X4 slash A this time. And run the loop. Disconnect the internet. Kabal. Now I'm just gonna get 20 seconds of internet connection not being lost. If he's looping my command. Yep, I disconnected the internet. Oh, we still made it in time. We still got under 20 seconds to just stay still. Yeah. I know it's gonna loop. And it's not looping, so. That was pretty easy. My brother kicked yet again. My brother kicked the player out yet again. I saved you again. You ran the SA command. That's fast. Where is he in the game now? What the hell happened?